between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight. 180. What's that?
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher. We've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank. It doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
This 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibbs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
That's good. We're on Lions. 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Lions.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And running with power here. And he gets it inside the 35, just shy of the 30.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To the air with McCarthy. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That one complete to Miller. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. side complete. That's Price. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
16-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now Goff.
Open man right side. That's McConkey.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 22.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Vikings, nothing. Jack Fox to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to...
And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings!
Jalen Naylor
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
After right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they'd get a sweep of the season series.
5. Value 1.
Goff now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Gone.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
First down Lions on a pickup at 13.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From Viking territory now, they'll come out 1st and 10 at the 47.
Gibbs straight ahead. He's got it to the 43 here. 2nd down and 6 now.
At the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll fake the give. Now gone.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here we go, come on! 180!
There's gone. And that is incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here.
Bates' kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's 2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Price.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Playing with history there defensively.
Here's McCarthy. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
At the 29-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Slot man moves right. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
6 yards.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180.
Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
And they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get in the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
180.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 3rd and 10.
Rick Flair. Go to the 180. Too low. What's that?
Goff now looking to throw.
That one complete to McCarthy.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On play action, now McCarthy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
95 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
This is 2nd and 8.
We go.
To throw is gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
What? White 20. What's that?
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And able to work his way down to the 16. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Second down and 3.
180. 12. 2 for 66.
Here's Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Oronde Gadsden.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make as a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five with the sisters?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
35-yard line.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 10. McCarthy off the play fake. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And the Vikings first down.
On play action, McCarthy.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the ball.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
And this is caught. He hits low.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard
Throwing
line.
is McCarthy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of
That's now a pair of
yards.
explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
finds his tight end Oliver here out right. Touchdown, Vikings! Josh Oliver, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point splits the points. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Somebody got to do it, I mean. Hey, somebody got to do it, I mean.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, 5. Hey, Will.
Now it's gone. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On the return, it's Rodgers. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Price. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
To the air with McCarthy.
It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
McCarthy going to throw again.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-21.
Just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that will make this a 4-point game. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points.
They'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Goff.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Play action. It's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy operating from the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match the opposition pick six from earlier in this game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Pass complete to Miller, right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 32.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hold the ready.
Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Vikings have taken a fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Goff now looks to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Wait.
To the air again. Goff. That one complete to McConkey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With third down coming up.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make the play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Here we go.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw, got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Lions, first down.
Now you won.
Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Boy, effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
Oh, they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
Jamison Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. That's to the left side where he's got Miller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Cut. Like 20. Cut.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Like 20. Like 20.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they will take a knee here.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position. Really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little
Here's
bit.
1st and 10.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Lions,
they avoid that 10th loss and move to 7-9 on the year.
and they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota,
their slim playoff hopes now about dead as they fall to 7-9 on the year.
And they will look to turn it around next time out. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Slapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oakes, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is McCarthy. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That was incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
48-yard line.
Hold it ready. 65 catch. 65 catch. Ready.
Now the first carry for King Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. We're going to go right back to Henry. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Get it. Saturday Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. 3 to go.
Hawk set. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 Lions. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready up. Back. Lightning 18. 77.
A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Down. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
His kick is good.
Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long. He'll get this out to the left flat. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The quick throw in the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Ready? Cowboys, pass it!
The RPO, that one is complete.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
70 Lions, 18 Pioneers. Buffalo 18. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
The kick is good.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Past midfield. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. You're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Panther 60. Go.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and then he goes.
A loss of 7 yards.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now it's 4th down.
Out. 4th down.
And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds.
At the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Wide on the RPO. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
The Vikings.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
60 by 6.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings!
specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First down.
Let's go, let's go.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Let's go. 18, run. 25Molooh.
They'll look to throw. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Whoa, and he is out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line.
That's
another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball and pick up the first down.
Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Well, another catch for his favorite target. That's a second charge of timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to the 16. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On third and long, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. The Vikings looking for three. Bring out the field goal unit. The kick is right down the middle. And the Vikings can extend their lead. It's now 24-14. This will be returned from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he will score. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Ravens 21.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. The Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. He'll get this out wide. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Vikings 1st down.
The RPO. That one is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
And 10.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Jones will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in right side by the Jets.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
A 28-yard gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down, Ravens.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the left side, hauled in by Liggett. And he will score. Game on. Xavier Liggett, touchdown Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Vikings.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. 38 yards.
34-yard line.
Ready up. 19. Tighten up.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And 15 yards to go.
19 Lions. Let's go now.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Got his receiver on the inside. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up. 18 level. 18 level. Come on. Ready.
On the give, here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Dallas Turner. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll see how they want to play this. Up big. They begin with first and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
19-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Here's McCarthy. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes.
And like at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass on this ball.
Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 19-yard.
Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll go again here with Henry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.